Good afternoon, my colleague. This is beautiful February 5th, 2022 day. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Local winter is at its best. Temperature is about -14. It's a bit windy, and as you can see, lots of snow. I'd like to share some ideas with you how to keep your bees alive during the winter time. Beekeeping for me is a hobby. I started doing this in 2017. For first 3 years I had only one hive, one colony, and for 3 years that colony never survived. And so I start learning the topic to see what I'm doing wrong, or let's say what I'm not doing correct. And eventually I came to several tricks or life hacks, let's say, more than word, which helped me to keep my bees alive last year and hopefully this year as well. Let's come closer to the hives and I will show you what I meant, and let's see if those advices would be helpful to you as well. Okay, as you can see, first of all I wrap my hives in a film so that it will protect from the wind. We have strong winds and temperature could be quite cold. As such, I decided it would be beneficial to have such protection. Then here's the blocks. As you can see, so snow is so deep that it covers the entrance, and their air supply is crucial for bees to survive. So as such, as you can see, I put this piece and I have entrance clear at least of snow in this way. So, and my task is come here time after time and check it out that there is no snow covered the entrance. Then as you can see, here's the spacer and here's the brood box 1, brood box 2 and another spacer. So why I do spacers? Since bees hanging inside of hive in the cluster, spacer provides more space for them to hang actually. And secondly, cold air entering the hive is also not heating the cluster immediately, so it takes a bit of time to warm up and come up the air, I mean. And then in the spacer in the upper part, by the way, last year I didn't have a spacer. I used just honey super to make this space. So this year I made a spacer which is probably roughly twice lower than honey super in size. So let's see inside what's going on and check out if my bee is still alive. By the way, this year I created a new top for the hive. This top is quite thick, so condensation is available, but temperature in the night was about -25 Celsius, quite cold. So here's the channel, air channel in this to ventilate hive properly, and inside is foam. So I hope you see the bees inside. They are under the film, and under the film also those pieces of woods. They help bees to move from one seam to another. On top of this I keep this old piece of rug to hold the temperature inside. It's kind of dome, and inside bees can keep temperature warmer at the same time. As you can see, I do not fill hive with 10 frames here and 10 frames down there. I prefer to use like 5-7 frames at the top and the same amount of number of frames at the bottom, so that there is no need. Bees never reach those far frames for honey, so it's better to keep them like now. Then what else? Humidity accumulation in the corner is not so huge, even though night temperature were -28, 25 Celsius overnight in last night. So as you can see in here, oh, lots of bees, and they moving and they start agitating, so I have to finish this for now. Okay, I put it back and make them survive more. So last year, as the year before this, in autumn, fall time, I use apivar strips to treat my bees against mites, and this is very important because I think mites, if they are not treated, bees, I mean, if not treated, might kill them all, and this is important to have it treated, to have them treated. I'm going to clean the rest of entrances. I'm not going to bother other hives to opening, but to clean entrances and let air in. And the rest. As you can see, I use spacers in all my hives. I think this is important to have them in. Bees. This is bees, they cleaning the space. Okay, so for now, as you can see, I check my bees and they're still alive. The most crucial time would be for them in February, when queens start laying eggs. After that, they should have enough food to keep eggs warm up. But until now, from previous years, by end of January, all bees were dead. This year looks like they doing well this year. So hopefully it will they will survive as well this winter. So as I said, insulation from outside with wrapping, maintain entrance for the air to come in. Inside put some cover, it's kind of dome with a plastic film, and put on top of this a bit of pieces of wood just to help bees travel from seam to seam, and on top of this a piece of rug to keep the temperature better. And why it's important? Because if it's warm inside of hive, bees eat less honey. If they eat less honey, they emit less moisture, less condensation inside of hive, and that is crucial for bees to survive. That's mostly what I wanted to share with you, and I hope my bees and your bees will be fine.